Two people on bench. Welcome to the Ladies Mansao football field to witness another class, another game in the GFF Women's First Division League. A game that's called for the attendance of Brikama United and of course the Petroleum Girls or the Fortune FC. A class of the two, a class of a team that is already securing the 7th position of this league, GFF Girls First Division 1. And of course, Berewuleng at the other side, mounting the 9th position of the GFF Ladies First Division League. A game that is already the last game of the GFF First Division Ladies League. Performance in this game would definitely mean a lot to both sides. And of course, it's a league that has only 10 teams been present, and already Berewuleng are crowned the champions of this GFF Girls First Division League. And of course, Fortune are fighting their position to maintain or to go to a position better than that. Already they are securing the 7th position and here the case with their number 2. That one rolls easily to be guarded by the Brikama United ladies goalkeeper. And of course, this time around she will go for a long one, trying to take it far from his goal net, but a block there from the defense line. Of course, for the Petroleum Girls this time around, they will definitely not want to surrender this time around. Both teams lose in their last games, and of course, losing this one too would definitely be a howler for both teams. And of course, they will not want to surrender any point either of the two. A game that's called for every physicality, a game that's called for every experience. This is the final games, of course. Ending the results, ending these games this year, league with a win will definitely worth a lot in the opening of the next season, come next season, if both teams are to be present again. And I'm hopeful that they will all want to come back and then compete better than they are doing this time around. And already Berewuleng would be crowned the champions of the GFF Ladies First Division 1. And that would happen today at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Fortune facing here Brikama United, chasing from that angle, trying to unlock. There is Brikama colored in their beautiful red and some other whites in their shirts. Fortune come up with their beautiful uniform, all white. They have some other greens lines in their shirt. Control there is the number 11 team captain, trying to jump past our marker. Beautiful play from the defense line, not the best of all clearance. Rescue there from her line, trying to connect to the run of the number 9. And of course, the number 18 for Brikama United, who would pardon me there for the meantime. I will get you the names as soon as possible for both sides. Fortune chasing from our light red from our Coventry cabin here, and Brikama United chasing from our right to left here in their red and white color. The goalkeeper, the second time again, going for a long one. A lovely defensive header from the number 6 of the Petroleum Girls. Brikama United chasing that, trying to dominate possession from that angle here. Wouldn't be easy for them to unlock this time the net for the Petroleum Girls. Lovely football there, clearance coming from all angles here. The back line of Fortune using every method and of course every physicality to defend their line, as Brikama United looks to be a team that is very, very hungry for this victory here. Winning it is definitely a big credit for them. This is not their best of performance, of course, this season, as out of 9 teams they are already the one securing the 9th position out of 10 teams, while Petroleum Fortune Girls are securing the 7th position in the GFF Girls Division 2. Brikama gets an opportunity there from their number 7s, trying to get it from that angle. Of course, it went inches over the crossbar, nowhere to disturb the custodian. And of course, it from our commentary cabin for you today is Alasan Ba, alongside my co-boss Kemo Kanyi. Fortune Girls started with Sirata Manga on the goal, Fatmata Manga, Awa Jaju, Aminata Jaju, Alima Dahaba, Mariama Fai, Aisatu Shishe, Philomena Mendi, Sadita Luis Babache. Is it Babache? Babache, yeah, rather. And Sadia Babache. The two Babache looks to be sisters here. Fortune chasing there from that angle there. The netminder for Berewuleng there, Aisha to Shishe. Eko Brikama rather. And of course, Aisatu would use that opportunity there from the ball that rolled down to go for a wide shot. Fortune trying to press from their number 2, and of course, Aisha to Shisha one more time. Fortune gets Bakada from that angle there, trying to connect to their midfield area. Okay. And Aisha to Shisha, 30 on her back, guiding the net for Brikama United in this beautiful weather condition here in the latest Mansawa football field goal project. The number 13 there, Fatu Sar, trying to connect there. Rewarded there, a free kick is the petroleum gas. The number 20 is there is Philomena Mendy. Roll it down to her. Getting it from that angle one more time. Manga, the team captain for Fortune. The number 25 for that is Mariama Mendes. Beautiful clearance from Fatu Jata of Brikama United. Fortune gets a corner there. Taking it there is the number 13, Aminata Jaju there. Beautiful delivery there. Roll it down to Aminata Dahaba. Getting it long there. Nowhere to disturb the custodian, Aisatu Sise, 30 for Brikama United. One more time, Brikama would start off football there from Aisatu Sise. Connect it to her center back. Go for a long one there is Binta Fortune one more time. Mariama Fai getting it down to Halima. Rasul down there. Brikama penalized there. And Fortune will capitalize from that free kick. And of course, our Jaju will be likely to take that throw in. Gets it long to the number 19, Aminata Jaju. Team captain Manga. One more time, roll it down to Alima Dahaba. It rolls down the throw in for Brikama United to capitalize from that area. Brikama United colored in their beautiful red and of course white shirts. Brikama there. Throw in. Leave it for the number 13, Adama Dafe. Fortune one more time. Trying to connect to the fourth run of the number 9, Alima Dahaba. Trying to jump past her marker. Rasul there with the Brikama United defense line, Adama Dahaba. Fortune one more time. Trying to connect the beautiful football there. Trying to unlock. And that was a hard tackle from, of course, the number 10, Bateli. Fine structure. And of course, a fine bowler she looks to be for Brikama side. This game here calls for every physicality. And of course, both teams are definitely ready for this one. Trying to connect to her marker there. Lovely football there by the number 20, Philomena Mendy. Shisha will gather that one safely for Brikama one more time. Trying to use her ball power to get it the long. The run of course, Aisatu Shisha one more time. Clear her line. Shisha, Aisatu trying to chase there to get the down drop off, and that ball will roll down for a throw in for Brikama United. Number 19, Adama Sanyang will take that. Get the top front of our Shanyang one more time. They are Rasul. Getting it there was the number 12, Binta MS Baye. And of course, she's been rewarded there a corner kick. And Binta MS Baye will deliver that one, getting the top front of Fatu Jata. Binta MS there. A clearance header, cleansing header there, not the best of all headers. Picking it there is the number 13 for Brikama one more time. Fatu Sar. Get it there for Fortune Team Captain Manga. Trying to connect for the fourth run of course, the number 18, Sidita. And she should gather that one. Brikama United. A team part of the most Fortune doing it absolutely well in both the men's first division and of course in the females first division too. But this year, not the best of performance from their girls side. Their boys were able to wrestle it until the final game, and of course the final minutes of the GFF first division men's league to be decided. Brikama casing it there from their number 10. Shah clearance from, of course, Philomena Mendy one more time. Would give Brikama that opportunity to get a throw in from that side. The number 13 Fatu Sar will deliver that one. One more time running over her is the number 8 Fatmata Jad. Trying to get it from that angle there. And it's rolled out for a ball kick for the Petroleum girls there. And of course, Sarata Manga, the custodian for the Petroleum girls. Remember, this is coming to you live on LSTV. And of course, today at the commentary cabin for you is Alasanova and Kemo Kanyi. Kemo, it's been a fantastic afternoon here as Petroleum Fortune are trying to chase all possible ways to get the better of Brikama United. But Brikama also at the other side trying to respond in all possible ways to keep the results in their favor.
Yes, very well, Alasan. I mean, in any game, there is something that you will be playing for, especially when it comes to this particular game here. Brikama United knows, I mean, they must win this particular game for them to be sort of their, I mean, they are still in the first division next season. So without a win here, and then this will be a very, very terrible ending of the season to the Brikama United side, because they will find themselves relegated to the second division together with the Greater Tomorrow side. So that would be two Brikama teams relegated into the second division football next season for the women's GFF division side. So I believe for that of the Fortune side, they already know that they cannot win the league, but already they are safe from elimination from this particular league here. And then, but a greater part of this game here and a greater ambition in the game here is for the Brikama United side to actually put their houses in order so that they can able to go home with the maximum 3 points. And you see that was a very close one from Sadita then, but the goalkeeper for the Brikama United had done very well, and then trying to palm the ball away, and then she had done that successfully, and then denying Sadita from opening the goal here against them. Otherwise, it will be a very, very difficult peel or a bitter peel for Brikama United to swallow at this time. I mean, fighting for a relegation, then finding yourself behind at this particular time of the moment of the game here will be a very, very terrible start to the game for them. And I believe this is what they will be hoping for. But Fortuna as well will also be trying to making sure that they win this particular game, because it was in Gunjur last time they were leading by a lone goal to nil, and then Yakar came from behind to actually reduce all the deficit and eventually go on to win by 4-3. So I believe that will be a lesson learned for the Fortune side. And when coming into this particular game, they will have, of course, their team talk will face that particular defeat to them, so that they will be able to making sure that they, whenever they lead in the game, they try to making sure they stay onto that particular lead. But let's see what happens here before the first half whistle will be blown here for the teams to go into the dressing room. But I believe Brikama United here have a greater job than Fortune, because for them it is a survival, a fight for survival for them. Otherwise, without winning this game, they will be playing in the second division football next season, and then I believe they are not prepared. That they are not prepared for that at the start of the season. But anything can happen in football. You may see yourself playing this season in the first division, and then your performance wouldn't be very good one. And if that falls to you, of course, you find yourself relegated to the second division, and this is the exact situation that Brikama United currently find themselves in.
Fortune checking from that opportunity there. Halima Dahaba there. Clearance from the defense line of Brikama United one more time. A launch from the far distance. This time around guarded there by Aissatou Ceesay one more time for Brikama United. A howler for Brikama United if they couldn't definitely get the maximum point here, and of course have to relegate to the second division league. Brikama United teams would definitely march out from the fourth division league to the second division league. Already Berewuleng are struggling in the last bottom of the level, and of course Brikama United to losing this game might probably take them to the relegation zone, and of course that would not be a dream for the Brikama United side. And Fortune at the other side are already secured in the first division league, that they are coming back next season playing at the same level here. And already Brikama United trying to respond from every opportunity gotten from the petroleum girls there. So a serious kick from the Sidita was equal to the hand of Aissatou Ceesay to get a cleansing slap over the ball there to rescue her side to keep the game into parity still now. Fortune chasing there. One more time. It's Mariama Faye. Clearance from the defense line of Brikama United. One more time checking there by the number 10 there. Beteli, not the best of all clearance there, trying to connect to the run of the Fatmata JT. Fortune capitalized from the throw in there. To take it is our charge one more time. Trying to connect to the team captain Fatmata Tamba. A great tackle from the back line there. Binta MS Baji for Brikama United. One more time, Fortune case in there from the number 16. Brikama. Fortune there, composed back line so far in these first minutes of this game. As it stands, Fortune and Brikama are all definitely doing it fantastically well, trying to unlock the deadlock of either of the side there. Clearance there, and of course that would be rewarded a foul for Brikama United. Fortune assured that they are definitely not going to be the champions of the GFF Women's First Division 1, as Berewuleng are already working out with that one, followed there by TMT. And of course, these are two teams that are definitely doing it fantastically well in this year's Females First Division League. One more time, Fortune there, trying to connect for the far run of, and keeping it there. There is an opportunity for Fortune. Great save there by the netminder for, and of course, Aissatou Ceesay needs to be rewarded for that after getting that save from the number 25 of course, that is Mariama Mendes. To get it one for Fortune, and equal to that was Aissatou Ceesay to rescue her team. Kemo Kanyi, that was a great save by Aissatou Ceesay to keep this result still now working.
There's another opportunity for Fortune to take the lead, but another great save here from the Brikama United netminder Aissatou Ceesay. And then again, C has come to the rescue of his side and not conceding the goal here, because I mean C is one of the players that they are going to rely on, because you can see that was a terrible error from the defense line for the Brikama United side. But when defenders are nowhere to be seen, you expect the goalkeepers to come to your aid, and then this is exactly what C is doing. She's been doing for Brikama United time and time and again. This is the second time that we have seen him almost saving the goal from this Fortune side here. That could have been a possible goal for the Fortune in the game, and then she's been able to save that. But I believe her height as well, and also physics between the sticks also is playing a crucial role in her to be able to save his side from conceding the goal from the Fortune side. But as of now, Fortune are the better side, looking at the chances that they have created against this Brikama United side here. But that's part of the game. Some teams will start the game slower than their opponents, but they will also come into the game as the game proceeds. So let's see what this what they will have for us here before the ending of this particular game. But I know it is going to be a very, very, difficult game for either of the sides here. Fortune, if they are able to win this, of course, they will be going on top of Yakar, who are currently 1 point ahead of them, while Brikama United side must win this for them to be sort of their stay in the first division next season.
Brikama United must win this one for them to be sure that they will compete in the GFF Women's First Division League one more time. That was across the bay and a miss from Shidita Lucy. Brikama United need maximum 2 points to be assured that they are going to compete in the same league, in the same level next season. While Fortune would definitely want to get the maximum 3 points to fly over Yakar in the GFF 4th Division League. And of course, that's called for the foul for Brikama United there. I said to She's the netminder for Brikama. So far, one of the most outstanding player in this afternoon there. Always they will tell you when a goalkeeper is being the outstanding, know that your team is in pressure. Telling you that Fortune is already running over Brikama United. Yet to unlock a goal, but seemingly they might get one if possible. A throw in for Brikama United there. A cleansing header from the Mariama Mendes. One more time, Brikama again. Fortune will capitalize from the throw-in. Already both teams have tried to unlock the deadlock. But Fortune have 2 and Brikama got 1 opportunity there. Squandered there by Mariama Mendes, and of course under the rescue of Aishetu Shishe. Throw-in one more time. Cleansing header from team captain Fatmata Tamba. Chasing there is the number 16 Sidito. Clearance there. One more time again. Mariama equals to that. She, the number 6 for Aisha Tushishe. Puff. Our judge one more time. Tamba, the team captain, chasing over that one. Leave it to roll down to the number 9 for Fortune there. And of course, team captain Fatmata Tamba has been penalized for that. And she looks to be in nursing some other pains. The final game, and of course the final day for the GFF Women's First Division League. Already Belewuleng are the champions. Fortune securing the 7th position, while Brikama United securing the 9th position. A need of a win for them to be able to compete in the same league next season. Ashatoshishi, the custodian for Brikama United, would deliver that one. Chasing all of her players to go out and be in the other half of the pitch. Shishe clearance. Defensive duty there by the number 25 for the Petroleum Girls. Mariama Mendes. She is one of those that get more touches than any other player there. To get there is Brikama one more time. Can Sonko gets it there for Brikama? And it is 1-0 for Brikama. And of course, that goal is from our A. Sonko for a beautiful effort from her co-player there. Already nursing some other pains. The girl in question for that. Beautiful combination there from Fatul Shar, and of course for our A. Sonko to get that finish, Kemo Kanyi. That was a great combination from the footballer of Brikama United here, already leading the scoreline.
Yes, Fortune had theirs, and then it was squandered, and then Brikama came close this time. Then we have seen them taking the lead into this particular game. So now that they are currently leading by a lone goal to nil, and so currently Immigration is currently playing Red Scorpion in Bakau. So if Immigration fails to win there, and then Brikama happens to win this particular game, so Brikama will be safe. But it is also going to be a very, very difficult game for the Immigration side against the Red Scorpion, which is also one of the best sides in the league playing at Bakau right now. So Fortune, remember they were the better side coming into this particular game, and then at the start of the initial part of the game also. So let's see what they will be able to do here, whether they can respond to this particular goal here before the halftime whistle is gone, or are we going to see them surrendering this particular 3 points here? Though for them, whatever the result is here, they are already safe from relegation. So Brikama, the play is that Brikama must win this for them to be sure of their stay in the women's first division next season. But if Immigration also wins there against Red Scorpion, even whereas Brikama wins here, they will still be relegated, because these are the two teams that will be currently fighting for the survival in this year's GFF Women's Division 1. So it is either going to be that of Brikama United or Immigration to relegate. If Immigration wins against Red Scorpion, Immigration will be going through. If Brikama wins here and then Immigration fails to win against Red Scorpion, then Brikama will be going through, while Red Scorpion will relegate together with Greater tomorrow.
Already a promising result for Brikama United to stay in the GFF First Division Women's League next season. Fortune chasing there, looking for a responder. There is Halima Dahaba, and of course a defensive duty done well there by Adama Dahaba. The two Dahabas already keeping tight of trousers for each other. Fortune's Dahaba and Brikama Dahaba. The number 9 for Fortune, and of course the number 18 for Brikama. Keeping it tied to each other, the two Dahabas in this afternoon there. Fortune trying to look for all possible angles to bring a response to this scoreline already there. Can they get from that opportunity there? And of course Cisse is one more time again equal to that one. Good gathering there. And the custodian for Brikama United. And of course elsewhere the Red Scorpions taking on Police there in Bakau. If Red Scorpions wins, that game would be a plus to Brikama, and of course if they lose, it will be a howler for Brikama. The two Brikama sides are already in the relegation zones. Brikama United and of course Greater tomorrow. A free kick for Brikama United. Taking it there is the number 12. Binta MS Baji to deliver that, getting already 5 of her teammates in the top front to get it done for is MS Baji, Binta MS Baji to take that one, trying to take it from that long angle there. Gatherings there from Sarata Manga of Fortune one more time. Going for a long one, trying to connect to the run of the harbor, and that one will be guided out for Abi Sane for Brikama United. The harbor will throw that one in. Trying to connect. The team captain for the Petroleum Girls controlling that one. Manga trying to connect to the run of her right wing back. A glancing header from the number 10 for Brikama. And of course that would be a throw in for the Petroleum Girls there. The harbor will pick it there. Not the best of all controls. Every moment wasted there is a plus for Brikama United, as so far the results is in their favor. Petroleum Girls have been assured that next season they are going to compete at the same level. Already secure a spot, not the winner of this GFF Women's Division 1, but of course they are able to fight it to maintain their position in the league, while Brikama United already struggling, trying to find it all possible ways to get themselves a spot here next season. Casing it there is the number 2 for Fortune one more time. Mariama Fai trying to connect there, across comes in, and a clearance from Beta MS Baji for Brikama one more time. Fortune will take on from that throw. Team captain Manga one more time, trying to jump past Hamaka. Dahaba gets it tied there. Tamba rather is rewarded a free kick there. And of course Fatmata Tamba, team captain for Fortune, is doing it greatly for the hash ride. They are trying to look for all possible ways to unlock Brikama United defense line. Keeping it tight there for Brikama United is Aissatou Jata, Fatou Jata, Binta MS Baji, and of course Bateli Saha. Fatmata Tamba would to deliver that one, getting almost 7 of her players in the box for Brikama one more time. Fatmata Tamba across, comes in there, so close there, but the Harbour was not equal to get a flimsy touch over it to roll in the net. For Brikama United defense line keep being solid until when, if they cannot keep it for the whole 90 minutes, but so far they are doing it absolutely well there. And of course, more credits given to their netminder Aissatou Cisse after getting a double save kick from that one-on-one view. Aissatou Cisse one more time, trying to connect there. The Harbour gets it a break there. Fortune chasing it there from Aminata Jajot. Tamba Fatmata, the team captain, trying to jump past her marker. Connects it there, the run of course, the Harbour there. And that was penalized from the Fortune side. The Harbour should have leave it for Aissatou Cisse, who was not in an offside position to keep set play for Fortune. The Petroleum girls colored in their white and green shirts and white trousers, are trying to case this game to bring it into parity. Of course, if possible, to do a remontada here to win this encounter here. Lovely clearance from Aissatou Cisse there. The touch from the number 2, Tamba one more time, and of course being rewarded a free kick for a lovely game, and of course lovely football shown from there. Trying to connect to the Harbour, gets a flanks it header, and of course that one will be easily guarded there by Aissatou Cisse, the custodian for the Brikama United side there. Our Sonko, defensive header from Aissatou Cisse there. Chasing it there is the number 13. Already an assist on her name. Trying to look all possible ways to unlock there. Rasul over her there is Mariama Mendes. One more time, the number 13 there is Fatou Sarr. Mariama couldn't leave it easy for her. Number 12 there, trying to connect it from the far areas there. Fortune picks up there from their number 18. Sadita trying to connect there from the run. Beautiful, great pass from there. Fatmata Tamba will trying to jump past her marker there. Gets it down there to Sadita one more time. Trying to score from that angle. And of course a penalty awarded for Fortune. If they can able to score this one, they will definitely bring this game into parity. A lovely football there from Sadita to the team captain Fatmata Tamba. There, it was a lovely pass there.
There's a great connection between Sadita and her team captain, Fatmata Tamba, who dribbled past her marker inside the 18-yard area, places the ball well for his teammate, that is Mariama Fai, who powered the ball, but it was a handball, and then it was a great call from the center referee, Fatumata.
An opportunity there for Fortune to bring this game into parity. Brikama United have been penalized there for a penalty. Checking there is the number 18 Sadita for Fortune. Facing Aissatou Cisse. Sadita one more time. Can Cisse gets a equal crave over it? And of course Sadita is being able to unlock the deadlock for Brikama United to bring this game into parity. Both sides, one for Brikama United and of course one for Fortune. And they gets an opportunity from a penalty there, and of course it been one here at the latest Mansao football field, as Fortune is to take on Brikama United one more time. Play in startup. Fortune one more time, trying to connect there. Fortune trying to do all possible ways again to add up there and their score line. Already interesting game as both sides have been able to score, and both sides have been. Brikama will case from that one more time. The number 13 Fatu Sar trying to connect there to Dahaba. Dahaba looking for Sar one more time. Again, couldn't connect to her, and of course it rolled down for a ball kick for the Petroleum girl. Sarata Manga will pick it up for Fortune there. Trying to connect to her defensive clearance there from the harbor. Keeping it tight over Shadita, the goal scorer for Fortune in this afternoon here. It was earlier on one for Brikama. Now Fortune are able to equalize and bring this game into parity here. Both sides hungry for victory. Brikama United, as it stands here, losing this game will drag them back to the GFF Girls Division 2 from 1 to 2 would definitely not be a prayer answered for them. Connects it there. Fat the harbor. Control there. Trying to connect to the harbor one more time. Trying to use her pace over that one. Chasing that one there. And of course equal, so that is Fatu Jata. Jata one more time. Sadita chase over her, and Fortune would capitalize from the try in there. Fortune and a push from over her. They are not interested by the central referee there. Team captain for Brikama United, number 14 Aishatu Jata, doing it well for her side. Shadita one more time, trying to connect to the harbor. Clearance from team captain Fatu Jata, keeping it tight for the Petroleum girls here. Already the as it stands, Brikama wouldn't want to lose this game here. Losing this one would definitely be a howler for them. A throw comes in. Cleansing header there. Fortune trying to connect there from again one more time. Defensive duty there. The harbor gets it done well there. Trying to connect to Aisha to Shishe. Shishe Daha. And of course he's been rustled there by Aisha to Jata, and of course being rewarded. A corner kick there to take it is in number 16 for Fortune. Sadia. Sadia Babache will take it. A corner kick there. No! So close to a OG, but that was a great corner taken from Sadia for the Petroleum girls there. Communication been fantastically well done there. Comes again. This time around, nowhere to disturb the custodian as it fly for a ball kick. Brikama United are definitely more hungry than the Petroleum girls here. Already both sides have surrendered the league title to Berewuleng, and now they are fighting for their life to be here next season, for their games to be played in the GFF Ladies First Division next season. The goal scorer there. Brikama capitalized from that try. Trying to connect to number 18. Lovely control there. Lovely control there by Shadita. Goal scorer. Desperate clearance there from Fatu Sar. Fortune chasing it always to do. Fatusar one more time. Fatusar to control that one. It rolls over for a throw in for the petroleum gas. And a hurry, our Jaju wouldn't want to waste any time in throwing that one. Hungry shy. Our Jaju to throw that one more time. Trying to connect to team captain Tamba. And of course, Tamba has been penalized there for a free kick. Brikama United trying to connect there. This is number 10. Looking it there for our charge there. To gather it would be Sarata Manga for Fortune. Trying to go for a long one this time around. Looking for the connection of the harbor. Gets it the touch there. Shadia controls there. Fatma Tamba, the team captain. Rolling it there down to Sadia there. Our judge. And of course, a lovely clearance for Fatmata JT. Any minutes from now, it could definitely see the adding up for this first period of this game. As it stands, both sides are able to score one, and it is 1-1 as it stands. Fortune there, our judge, trying to connect to Fatu Tamba, the team captain. Our judge, JT. Sar one more time, looking to ways to connect to the run of Patelisha. Lovely defensive duty there. And it rolls down for our one more time. Trying to case it there. Looking for all possible ways to connect. And penalized there is the Petroleum Girls. Team captain being rustled. Fortune clears that one desperately for one more time. It's already a tense moment here. Brikama United trying to use all possible ways. And of course, Shadia trying to connect to the harbor one more time. Alima Dahaba trying, and of course, a lovely clearance there from the number 23, Abishane. Fortune to take it one more time there. Can they capitalize this time around from that corner kick? And of course, that one would be Shadia. To deliver that. Can Fortune get something out of it? A clearance there, and of course, a glance in ahead. Fatu Tamba trying to unlock that deadlock from that angle there. One more time is for Tamba. Again, looking for all possible ways to kick it. And that rolls out for a cold ball kick there. And any minute from now, we will see the additional minutes of this first half. Asatusije. Control there by Sadita. Trying to connect to Fatu Tamba. A stop there from Jahaba one more time. Brikama accusing it. 1 minute been added in this first half. And of course, it's been a fantastic game since the starting. And of course, first it was Brikama United that were able to unlock the deadlock force. And of course, a response come from the Petroleum side there to bring the game into parity from a penalty. Fortune there from our Tamba. One more time, keys in there. Brikama United trying to get it there. Our would leave that one to roll down for a throw in. Fortune and Shadita has been rustled down for a free kick. Any minute from now, we will definitely see the separation in this first period from the central referee there. Leaving it there, Dahaba trying to chase there. Lovely clearance there by, of course, the team captain. And Alima has been able to guard that one to roll down for a throw in there. Tamba would connect that one. Fatmata Tamba there, looking to Aisha Shishe. Russell there. Our Sonko, the goal scorer for Brikama United there, one more time. Brikama, and of course, that's called for the final whistle in this first encounter. As it stands, Brikama United 1, Fortune 1. And of course, it's been a fantastic first half. And of course, both teams have definitely shown a fantastic performance here. Comes in the second half. It's already and in the first period. Thank you very much till we come your way. It has been Alasan Ba and Kemo Khan.
Welcome back to the second half proceedings in a game between, of course, Fortune Football Club against their opponents for the day, Brikama United Football Club. These two sides are, of course, taking charge of one another in the GFF's Women Division 1, and currently in the first half result, it was Brikama United 1 who earlier scored, and then Fortune put themselves to a parity from the spot as they were awarded a penalty shortly before the halftime whistle was blown. And currently it is that of the Brikama United side, who are currently on the verge of being relegated from the GFF Women's Division 1, while their opponents Fortune have already secured their spot in the next season's Women Division 1 league. Their only fight here today is to win this particular game and then move ahead of one of their opponents that have beaten them in Nyamina in Gunjur last weekend by 4 goals to 3, who are currently ahead of them by 4 points, by alone points. And currently in the halftime results in that particular encounter against Berewuleng in Brikama, Berewuleng were leading by 4 goals to 0 against Yakar, who will of course be crowned today as champions of the Women's Division 1. And it is going to be a back-to-back win for them. Last season they won the GFF Women's Division 1 together with the FF Cup, of course Women's FF Cup, and then this season they were eliminated from that particular competition, but they retain the league proper. And currently here at the late Usman Saho football field, it is Fortune versus Brikama United, and they are currently on a stalemate here. The first half ended by a goal to each side, and shortly we are going to hand the mic to Hassan, who will be taking you through the ball-to-ball commentary between these two sides here. And Hassan is all set to continue giving you the ball-to-ball commentary between these two. You're welcome.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi, for that wonderful analyzing in the first half. And of course, now we are back in the second period of this game as Fortune face on Brikama United, a game that's called for every attraction. And already it is 1-1 for both sides. Fortune were able to come from the back to get a penalty to equalize and bring the game into level terms, while Brikama United were the team that unlocked the deadlock earlier on in the first 20 minutes of this game. Fortune 1, Brikama United 1. A win for Brikama United will definitely be a big plus to them, and of course a lose for Fortune will just keep them in the position they are, and of course will allow them to compete in the league next year too as well, while Brikama United definitely need a win to get themselves out of the relegation zone if possible. Brikama United colored in their beautiful red and some other whites in their shirts, while Fortune colored in their white and green shirts. And it's a fantastic afternoon here. Fortune there one more time. Clearance comes from their back line. Number 25 whips desperately clear that one. Mariama Mendes chasing there one more time. A guarded control there from Fatmata Jat. Jata one more time. A disparate clearance trying to connect to our A Sanko, and hand on the ball but not intested by the center referee there. Our Sanko one more time. The number 10 there trying to connect to the run of the Fatu Shar, and of course that will roll down for a ball kick there for the Petroleum girls there, colored in their beautiful and some other lines of green in their shirts. Shiarata Sanyang connected there to our Jaju. One more time to Shadid. Sadia trying to connect to and penalize there for that offside position is the Petroleum girls doing it interestingly in this afternoon here. And of course, the champions of this GFF Women's First Division League is already been some other substitution, and this time around the guy to leave her way out is Bateli Shah. And of course, also the number 12 is Binta MS Baji is leaving her way out. And of course, in a few minutes, we will definitely confirm the two legs, fresh legs that have been introduced here for Brikama. So far, it's a free kick, corner kick for Brikama United. Can they get something out of this corner? They need every point here is important for them, and also every goal is important for them. Brikama United one more time. A corner kick there, not the best of all. Clearance there from the number 6 for Fortune one more time. It's a corner kick for Brikama. A throw in rather for Brikama United this time around. And Fatu Sara will throw that one in for Brikama to start up. Getting it down. Sara one more time, Fatu. Fortune case in there from that angle one more time. Flavia, the newly introduced first. Fortune there from Flavia. And not the best of all clearance. And of course, the custodian Aisha to Cisse was equal to that one to save her line. And of course, to save Brikama from that. Another opportunity for Fortune there to take it there. Can it be a direct one trying? And of course, I said to Cisse was one time equal to that one also. Keeping our line safe and safe for Brikama United. And of course, trying to coordinate our back line on how to defend there. One more time, Petroleum trying to chase there. And this time around, a clearance from, of course, the Aisatu Jata. Not the best of all. One more time again. It's a corner kick there. Flavia would love to take that one again for Fortune there. And of course, this would be the 4th consecutive corners for the Petroleum Guards. Can they make any of them to count? Brikama United using 10 of their girls all in their 6 yard, using everybody in the defense, while Fortune having everybody in the box of defense line, while our is solidly standing alone with, of course, the defense line partner for Flavia there. The number 15 for Fortune is our Jajo. And our Jajo got that one there, well doing it defensively, getting it to team captain. Tamba one more time. A lovely defensive header there. Shanko. Sanko one more time. Our Jayu, defensive duty done well there. Russell there is, of course, the Sadia to our Jayu. Trying to connect to Flavia. Sadia to our again. And of course, finalized there is the Petroleum Girls. And already we are in the second half of this game as it stands. Fortune are 1 and Brikama also 1. A flancing header there from Fatu Sar. Trying to connect to the number 4. Aishatu. And of course, any minute from now, we will definitely see some other substitution coming from the petroleum side this time around to make it 2 for their side again. While Brikama also have 2 substitution. They introduce their number 14, and of course they introduce and the number 16 for Fortune is leaving her way out. Sadia Babache has left her way out. Throwbacks there, said the central referee. Fortune gets it there. Header there from Brikama United. One more time is a throw in for Fortune again. Can they get something out of this throw? Brikama United solidifying their defense line. And clearance there this time around is a throw in for Brikama United. A busy side, a side that is definitely trying all possible ways to score and lead this score line here. And okay. Fortune picks up there. A dangerous one there. What a pass from, of course, the midfield area there. Not the best of all clearance. Communication is definitely needed there. And Flavia, one more time for Fortune there. Trying to connect to her marker there. Shadia to try one more time. Flavia arrive in the box of Brikama United there. And Brikama United would definitely want to clear that one out and of course rearrange for some other defensive duty one more time. Fortune a busy side there. Number 15 for Fortune to deliver that one fastly. Our Jaju our who throw that one in trying to connect to Flavia. Brikama United arrive for some other clearance. There is the number 5 and Russell there is far to Jaju the number 5. Busy in her side, trying to get it down to Isa to see to clear it out for her line. And of course, Flavia Mendy chasing that for Fortune. She would. And Brikama have the opportunity to get another one there. Anna Mendy is being introduced for Brikama United. Connected there to our Sonko, the goal scorer. Now our can I get to Anna, the newly introduced French. Our was left there by the defense line of Petroleum Girls were able to defend her well. Lovely stop there from Adam Asanya. Tamba, the team captain, our would arrive to control that one for the Brikama United side. Our A Shanka. Anna there taking it from that angle and that one is nowhere to disturb the custodian. Sarah Tomanga. Flavia controls it, getting it down to the Aisha to see to control. There is a newly introduced number 10 there, Jojo Bojang. Aisha to see. Connected to George. Clearance there. Sar trying to jump past her marker. 3 against 1 in this time around. She's able to control it there. Sar 13. Fatu. And of course he's been rustled down there. What a defender for Fortune there. Brikama going for a long one. Fatu to control that one. Tamba. Shadiatu trying to keep in play, but couldn't, and Brikama would have to get a throw in there. The newly introduced fresh leg. Going to clear it out and see missed. Brikama United wrestle it there. Casing it there is far too sharp. A defensive clearance from the Fortune side. Keep it in control is Flavia, the newly introduced leg. One of the most tricky player to face against here, being a nightmare to the defense line of Brikama since entrance there. Getting it down there to connect to, of course, the number 2, Mariama Fai, and couldn't get it right there. And of course, Fortune would have a throw into benefit there. Aisha to Sisha to throw that one in for football to continue. And Russell there is the newly introduced Anna Mendy for Brikama United. And of course, it's a free kick there for Brikama United. The number 4. And of course, Aisha to Sisha would want to take that one, casing all of her players to be in that second box there for Fortune there. Sisha go for a long one. Trying to connect to desperate clearance there from Shisha. Trying to connect to Georgia. Our Russell there. And of course, she won't be easy by Adam Adafe. And our there. Our one more time. Trying to connect to Georgia. Trying to jump past her marker. Georgia. Lovely tackle there. Daffy comes. And of course, Fortune would be rewarded for an opportunity there. I mean, at a judge to take that one. Looking for Georgia. But of course, equal to that is Fatu Jata. Georgia gets it there. One more time for Fortune. And of course, they score. And already it's 2-4. The Petroleum Girls. And of course, the score comes in from the newly introduced first leg. Is it Georgia? Mariama Fai, of course. The up on the 2-4. The Petroleum Girls. Now Brikama United have a lot of tasks ahead of them. They have to score and score again if they definitely want to stay in this league. Kemo Kanyi. It's a howler for them.
Yes, creating a lot of troubles for Brikama United here, because I mean it's like adding more salt to the already wounds that they were already trying to endure. So it is going to be a difficult final 20 minutes of Brikama United in this particular game here, because knowing that playing against a team that perhaps when coming into the game were seen as a clear favorite against you, and then you have taken the lead, they came from behind, putting themselves to a parity, and now in the second half, after 26 minutes of play, Fortune have scored another goal here and then advancing their lead into this particular game here. Now that Brikama United must score at least 2 goals into this particular game, while they will also be searching for that particular 2 goal. They must continue to prevent their back line and also trying to deny Fortune from scoring any further goal here, without which they will of course be going out of this particular league here, and then in next season they will of course be playing in the second tier, which was not the ambition coming into the league here. And then in fact, coming into this particular game, they were prepared to win this so that they can be safe from the relegation. But now that seemingly they will be going out, because Red Scorpion in the first half result that we had here were also on a 0-0 score line against Immigration, which were very close to that of the Brikama United side. We are only 1 point adrift for Brikama United, so Brikama wanting to win this particular game so they can advance their position on Immigration side. But Immigration currently on a draw, so it is going to be a very, very difficult game for Brikama United in this coming 17 and also in the final 16 minutes of the game here. But a difficult game, and anything can happen. Let's see what they will be able to do here. But Fortune are currently on the lead here, and then they will be advancing their position on the table. They will be going on top of Yakar, who were trailing by 3 goals to 0 against Sirajaju's hat trick in Brikama. So, but Brikama against Sirajaju's hat trick in Brikama against Berewulen. So, for the Brikama United side, it is a very, very difficult moment for them here to get themselves back into the or to maintain their position in the first division league for the women's.
Already tens as Brikama United would definitely want to score to bring this game into parity if possible for them to lead this scoreline here. While the Petroleum Girls are not definitely leaving it for them anyway easy. Our Jajo. One more time trying to connect to our Jajo. And of course the number 6 for Fortune there is Aisatu Shishe. Taking it long there to connect to the newly introduced Georgia Bojang. Georgia trying to dribble past Hamaka. And of course a block comes there from the Brikama United side there. Trying to connect to the run of the number 8 for Brikama United, Fatimata JT. And of course this time around Aisha to Chise would definitely have to be forced to come out of her line. Trying to control that one at force, not the best of all. Any minute from now, Brikama United would introduce another first leg. As it stands, it is already a howler for them. And of course, losing this game would definitely track them back. And Abisane is now leaving her way out for the introduction of another first leg. This time around is the number 3. Brikama United. A control there, not the best of all. Fortune picks up it there from their number 2-5. A glancing header from Mariama 5. A control there, our Jaju. And of course. And Mariama trying to control. Russell comes in there from, of course, Shane. Tamba one more time. Trying to clear her line there. It's Maria. And Brikama United using every now leg to do something better than they were doing. Taking it there is, of course, Adam Ajiba, the newly introduced leg. And Brikama Adam Ajiba is being introduced to help up the team to bring a victory for them. Jiba to deliver the throw in there, trying to connect to Sarfa too. Jiba comes in, rustle it there over the Petroleum Girls. Jiba trying to use her maturity in football to guard that ball there to get it saved there, able to clear her line. And of course, it was a lovely football there by Aisatu Jahid, Sire, and of course the custodian for Fortune, Sarata Manga, would be there to guard that one. Not the best of all. And a rustle over there is Georgia Bojang for Fortune. Of course, case they are for Fortune to make it 3 for their side today. Senatu trying to connect it there from that angle, and of course he gets a block from the defense line of course Fatu Chiata of Brikama United. Flavia would be the one to deliver that one more time for Fortune. They got couples of corners, but yet to see any of them that counts to a goal. And this time around too, not the best of delivery from Flavia. Brikama United custodian is very well aware there. Aisha to Sishe to take that one. Trying to chase all of her mates to go in for a far this time. Looking for a goal there. Trying to connect to Sar, the number 13. Dafe arrives. Daffy one more time. Glancing here there from Flovia. Isa to see Sagada that one more time for Brikama. Our equals to that. Georgia Bojang would arrive there. Our one more time. A busy girl in all areas of this pitch there. Lovely control there by Fatumata Tamba, the team captain. Trying to connect to Georgia. And Shishe would arrive there to clear her line for Brikama United. Lovely control there by Shishe one more time. Trying to connect there is Adama Mendy. Sar one more time. The number 13 is Fatu Sar there. Trying to connect there to Fatu Sar gets it done for Brikama there to make it 2 for Brikama. So close there. And now it comes in to make it count. And this time around it's offside for, of course, for the Brikama United side. That was so close there. And Kemo Kanyi, you could definitely see the combination from that side of Brikama, and they are forced early a goal in the first half. They were able to do the same thing, and of course they get something out of it. And this time around, they squandered that opportunity there. Fortune chasing it there, trying to capitalize from there, and of course the flag of the assistant referee is been up. Kemo Kanyi, like I was saying, Brikama United always want to play 1-2 until that they get to the final touch of this goal pools, and of course this time around they did it well, but it couldn't count.
Yes, very well. It was a great move from them in the far end, but would not have been counted even if it went through the net, because already initially it was an offside that was a flag against them, but currently Juju is over there, and then he's been cleared off her line, and then currently it is 2-1 to the Fortune here, and then Brikama United knows they must score at least 2 goals into this, while they continue to defend against Fortune for not conceding any further goal from them. But as the result currently stands, it is Brikama United that will be relegated to the second division football for next season, and then together with Greater Tomorrow, who in this second round were not allowed to take part due to the penalties that they have faced from the Football Federation. And currently, I mean, Brikama United knows that they must score at least 2 goals into this particular game. This is going to be a very, very difficult job for them to do. Looking at the timing of the game, already we have already played 36 minutes into the game, and then they have 9 minutes plus any other additional time that will be added here. So that depends at the discretion of the center referee to add up that particular timing for them. So it is going to be a very, very difficult job for them to accomplish here, but everything is possible in football so long the game continues to play. But this time for Brikama United, they will need a mountain to climb to be able to get themselves 2 goals without Fortune scoring any further goal here. Asan.
Brikama United have a huge mountain to climb if they couldn't definitely want to play in the GFF First Division League next season. 9 minutes in the clock for the regulation time for Brikama United to equalize and of course make a remontada here and dominate the scoreline if they definitely want to play come next season in the GFF Women's First Division League there. Fortune wouldn't definitely want it to go like that, as already they are Cly over there. Fatu Sartuki is over that one for Brikama United, and of course Sarah Tumanga is equal to that one for Fortune there. Brikama United have a lot of tax over them there, trying to connect there, and of course Dafe would stop play for Fortune there from that counter there. And offside there for called by the assistant referee for this afternoon here. Fortune definitely have a solid defending line there. Our Jaju, and of course the number 25 there is Maria Tu Mendes, looking at all possible way to connect to Georgia. Georgia Bojang one more time. Dribble pass her marker there, trying to get it from that angle there. Drop it down there for the number 2 there, Maria Tu Five. And of course Fortune get a throw in. Fortune to throw in that one there. A glancing header by the number 8 for Fatmata Jete for Brikama United. Team captain would want to take this one this time around. Flavia also is the Flavia would have to leave that one for Fatmata Tamba to take that one. Team captain for Fortune. Team captain Fatmata Tamba taking it there from that distance, trying to connect to Georgia. Georgia, lovely football there to connect to our Fatusar Gadset there. The newly introduced Adam Ajiba, our Shankor there, trying to case there, and of course our is being rewarded a free kick there for Brikama United. And of course there's a man down for Fortune too, and the lady in question there is Mariama Mendes, 25 on her back. Mendes wouldn't want to be caught for that one. Adam Ajiba behind that ball, the newly introduced first leg for Brikama United there. Can she get it from that distance there to score? Jiba, Adam, Sarata, Jiba to take that from the distance. Getting a good number of our bowlers there. Jiba from that distance there to score. And of course, Sarah to Manga is equal, so that one to gather it safely for the Petroleum Girls here. Sarah to go for a long one there, trying to connect to the team captain there. And of course, a defensive duty done well there by Adam Asanyang, 19 for Brikama. And one of the most busy defender there for Brikama is Fatu Jata in this Fatu Jata doing it well in her side there. Brikama there one more time is in and they got rewarded there a free kick. Aisatu Chiche trying to connect to Georgia. Arrived there is Flavia. Fatu Manga. Georgia taking it from that angle. And of course it's gathered there safely by Aisatu Chiche, the custodian for Brikama United. Getting it done well there to connect to the newly introduced first leg. Fatu Sar there to connect that one. Can she score there from that angle? And of course he squandered that opportunity one more time again. Kemo Kanyi. Brikama could have scored that one and bring this game into parity, but Fatu Sar squandered that one again. And few minutes from now we would definitely have the final whistle of this game, and of course Brikama United would have to relegate here. Kemo Kanyi.
Very well. 3 minutes down the line, we are going to hear the final whistle here, or we are going to witness the center referees adding the additional time here. But she comes very close this time yet again, but it's been squandered once more. But she's been doing very well for her side. So well, let's see here. That was a wonderful football drive from the team captain Fatuma Tamba to Flava in the far end there, and then but she's been cleared of the ball, and then Brikama United needs to regroup now as Tamba continues to kiss, but this is a clear offside here, and then the game still continues now. It is currently 43 minutes on the clock here, and then Brikama United needs 2 minutes plus any other additional time that will be added here for them to score at least 2 goals into this particular game. So let's see what happens here before the final whistle is blown here. Now 2 minutes to be played here before the final whistle is gone, plus the additional time that it will be added here. 2 minutes.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi. And already time and time agent for Brikama United. If only they want to play come next season in the GFF Women 4th Division League. Already losing to Fortune, and of course they are already in the relegation zone. It's the final game, and of course the final half remaining, the final minutes in this GFF Women's this year's Fourth Division League. Brikama United are already in the relegation zone. A loss for this afternoon would definitely be a howler for them, and of course they have a lady down, and of course the girl in question there is Brikama United have a lady down already. Fortune too are having a lady down, and of course he has to be stretched off to leave the speech. It could be a serious one. Any minute from now, we will definitely see the additional minutes in this afternoon here. As Fortune are already leading the scoreline, and Fortune Fortune and Brikama United, and already it is 5 minutes added in this afternoon here, and of course the girl in question for Brikama United there is the number 8, and of course the number 8 for Brikama United there is Fatmata Chete, and Fortune too having a girl in that is nosing some other pain, and of course he looks to be one that is not going back into the pitch here. Already 5 minutes have been added here in this afternoon here. Brikama United have 5 minutes to keep their life comes next season in this GFF Women Fourth Division League, and of course Fortune have only 5 minutes to defend their the scoreline here. One more time is Flavia trying to control it. One more time to Jim Passa marker. Flavia get it down there to Sadia too, and of course trying to connect there to the runoff, and can she control it? Of course he did it well there. The number 10 there, Jojo, team captain there, Tamba, Russell there, and of course there she ready down, and of course the girl in question there is the number 19 for Adama Sanyang of Brikama, nosing some other pins. Already time and time aging for a shite. Nothing to be wasted. No opportunity to be squandered. Brikama United wouldn't want Fortune to go home with the maximum 3 points. And of course, Fortune wouldn't want to surrender the 3 points to Brikama United to keep them competing in the same level next season. And we have seen Brikama United effecting some other substitution in this last minute of the game. The number 29 has been introduced. Fortune there to capitalize from that throw in. Alima. Brikama. One more time is a throw in for the Petroleum Girls. Asatusi. Flavia. Georgia couldn't keep it play for Fortune. And Rasul today is Adam Amendi, number 9 for Brikama. Brikama have nothing to use, nothing to squander. Every minute is needed there. Lovely clearance there for Fatmata Tamba, team captain. Flavia you could see from the gaffer of Fortune doing some other tactical changes here. And of course the girl was Mariama Mendes. She looks to be fine now and ready to be back in these last final minutes of this game to solidify her defense line for Fortune there. And any minute from now we will definitely see the final whistle coming from there. connect there. Daffy Claire is line, doing it well there. Marian, lovely clearance there. Nothing to be wasted. Custodian, Aisatu Shishe, chasing it there. Georgia Canto pressurize her. Beautiful football there. Flavia. Lovely clearance. Brikama United picks it there. The number 19, Adam Asanyang. Rasulova, Georgia arrives there. Adam Asanyang still fighting there. Georgia Bojang for fortune there. Roll it down for throw in there. Brikama United, Adam Asanyang there. Busy side there to bring an equalizer there. Equal, so that is the number 19 for fortune. Aminata Jaju. Brikama United there. Fatusar, Aminata Jaju chasing that. Cisse, pickets for fortune. Georgia. Fatmata. Our Shankar. And of course, our Shankar. Fusion getting it down there to Jiba to get it from the distance. And of course, it's been gathered there by Sarata Manga for fortune. And any minute from now, we will definitely see the final whistle from the central referee. Lovely control there by Fatoumata Tamba, team captain for fortune. Brikama United to capitalize from that throw-in. The number 4 there. Fatmata Tamba, the team captain for fortune, busy in all areas here. Using even her hands to definitely play this football. Anyway, this is not a handball, it's a football. And of course, the central referee was definitely cautious on that. This might be the only and final opportunity for Brikama United to score this one. Adam Ajiba taking it there from that long distance free kick there. Trying to deliver it. Fatu Mata. And of course, it is the final foul for Flavia. One more time, trying to connect to the runoff, and of course it's an offside. And five minutes of the additional time is definitely what is on play right now. Kama United custodian Aisha Tushishe. Lovely control there. Fatmata Tamba, team captain Russell there, and of course Flavia was down. And Sadia too. Tamba would use her maturity and experience to wind down this clock. Already she's leading the scoreline. Guarantee for playing in the GFF Women's First Division League next season. Fortune have nothing to chase over right now, as per they have already missed the fourth and the second position. Earlier on, before this game, they were in the 7th position, and this win might take them to the 6th position of this game. Fortune colored in their beautiful white and green, while Brikama United colored in their red and white. It's a lovely class here, as the teams were definitely well prepared for this game. Brikama United takes it there from their number 4, and of course Fortune have definitely do it well by defending this Brikama United side. And of course, this is the final and the final whistle of this afternoon here as Brikama United are going down to the second division, and of course Fortune will definitely move from the 7th position to the 6th position in this afternoon here after winning Brikama United 2-1. It has been Alassane Ba in the commentary cabin alongside Kemo Kanyi. Thank you very much. Until then, we come to your way. Bye bye.